we are back. We are back, and we are. Let's. Oh, we can see someone. That's the photographer dude. Okay, let's go see the chief.
Zach Weston, let me know.
Okay, so we should look into Zach. Zach was taking boudoir photos of Dorota. I don't know. What? I don't know that. Wait, do I? I don't remember that. We could visit. Okay, let's get Oscar out of the way because he's here. Do you know Zach Weston? Maybe we should speak to Zach first.
No. Who's that?
He's a photographer.
Never heard of him.
Did Dorota show you her boudoir photos?
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Probably not. I... Stay professional! Stay professional!
That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
Okay, well, good job. Good job, Sheepy. You didn't get to see the nude photos sent by phone, and you just sent the angry boyfriend whose girlfriend just died to the guy who took naughty pictures of her. Okay, we're doing good. Let's go visit the dude.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
Oh, he's shifty. Oh, he's... Okay, are you Zach Weston?
Yes.
Confess!
What do you want?
I want you to confess! You did it! You killed her! The Shores hired me.
The Shores? Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
Oh, that's not convincing at all, dude. You never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
He has such a smug grin. I would have locked him up for having a smug grin. You're friends with Violet Gallagher?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
What does that mean? How well?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior, takes a soft, warm center.
So you're sleeping with her?
Sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex.
Why did the music go so weird at that moment? This entire game is nothing about sex and flirting. I'm pretty sure this dude's flirting with me. Where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Do you have anyone who can, like... Oh, can anyone confirm this?
Only the roof rats.
You have roof rats? My god, what are they doing in the roof? You photographed Dorota?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
What about the boudoir shots, which apparently... So you knew where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
You know what's funny is I've never actually owned or used a sat-nav, but I have gotten lost. Like, so I'm terrible with directions and maps and shit like that. Like, I was once had to go to a meeting for work when I was a bouncer, and the meeting was like straight west, and I was following the main road, and it like curved a little bit, but I didn't think of anything of it. I just kept following the road, and then I suddenly found myself like due north. Like I'd been driving for like an hour, and I'd gone an hour north instead of an hour west. So yeah, terrible at directions, and I ended up in a city which I know because you know it's not that far away from me. But yeah, I ended up in a completely different city, and I had to call them up. I had to call up work and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it to the meeting, and they're like, why not? And I'm like, because I'm an hour north instead of an hour west. And they're like, oh, how did you do that? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it really. Was that the only time you met Dorota?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits, and she came in for a studio session. wait there.
Okay.
As you can see, much photos here.
Is she nude?
Yeah.
Oh no, no, no.
So
She's
in
got
colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Can I click on this? Like, is there something to click on here, or no? It doesn't look like it. Pictures of Dorota.
Nothing else?
Like what?
Just a dead girl who looks alive. That's the power of photography. It preserves us forever like
Wait,
butterflies under a glass.
wait. What else is there in the photo? Did you take any other pictures of Dorota?
What do you mean?
The camera angles are so weird. Violet told me.
Violet needs to mind her own business. I didn't want to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography.
He has the tiniest of eyes. Yes.
Dorota saw my boudoir set and asked me to take some shots.
Okay.
It's all very tasteful. A lot of women have them done as gifts for their husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, I suppose.
Why did you mention girlfriends? Who did Dorota get them for?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume.
Okay. Visit chief. Dude, come on, don't hit me with that shit. Zach was in his studio last night.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
Yeah, he's on mine too, mate. Fucking right? Motive?
I think you're supposed to tell me that.
Well, that was my only option
He was
out of
taking
everything.
photos of Dorota. Maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one.
I have one, mate. She's called Violet. And possibly Lexi, too. Zach was taking boudoir photos.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, mate. Maybe they were for someone else?
Well, let's do it for us.
That
I don't know.
picture of the pen
Unless someone
fucks
else
me
has
up.
come out of the woodwork.
I didn't hear what he said. Him staring at the pen like that fucked me up. I'm sorry. What is his fascination with this pen? Are we gonna get to the staring at the pen in wonder and fascination? Or is he staring at the boudoir photo and it's just no? We're not gonna. Okay, fine. Don't go back to that shot of him staring at the pen. It's ridiculous. What do we know?
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo
So
sessions
protective.
with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone.
Suspicious.
Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted.
Will do.
Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Yeah, we need to find out about that.
That's it.
Okay. Let's go and talk to everyone at the guest house. Oh, goddamn. I love him just for his, like, over-the-top acting, like, his hamminess. But, that thing with the pen just, I don't know, just screws me over. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Let's talk about Zach Weston again.
Do we really have to?
Yes. He says you're sleeping with him. He says you're in a relationship or sleeping. Well, he said they're sleeping together, so let's say that.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say.
Okay.
I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship,
Not laid a
but
finger.
he doesn't act like it.
Wait, what? So he says you're sleeping together. You said that you don't let him touch you, but... Okay, what does he say?
He says he loves me, that I'm the only one for him.
Okay. Do you love him?
A rose by any other name? I don't think so.
Oh God! Hello? Oh, creepy. What? Creepy. What? Why? It said don't turn into a child, didn't it? I think? So do I now have the option to turn... I don't want to look. I don't want to check.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Gotta pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Sure. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go see Lexi. Lexi, my love.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Okay, so I can't talk to either of them, but I'm sure I can still talk to Rain. So let's talk to Rain. Do you know Zach Weston?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work.
Okay.
Actually, he... Oh no. He did mention the rota.
There's something there. There's something there. I'm gonna have... Okay, yeah.
He said there was
Noted.
this girl he was planning to meet up
Noted.
with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rota short.
Okay. So, Birmingham?
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what
That's
for.
the
We never
cards.
really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny.
Okay.
She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
South Africans?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Like redheads! Aha! I'm on this. I've got this, guys.
I guess you
Tell me
might
about the
call them
Travelers.
demons, in as much as they can get inside us.
Okay.
They come from other worlds.
Aliens? They come from other worlds?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know?
Right.
There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
Okay, I'm with you so far. So they can inhabit us?
Yes, disturbingly.
Right.
It's actually a lot more complicated than
I'm
that.
with you, mate, don't worry.
They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing.
Okay, you're
So they
losing me
jump
a
in
little
a
bit.
few million years before our timelines intersect.
What? In simple, can you be a bit more simple about that?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a traveller?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Okay. Alright. So I've spoken to everyone. Now I need to decide who to turn into. I don't think he's going to be super useful. He is. I don't think I've got anyone to talk to as him. I could go and talk to him as her. So, did he nod at me? I see you nodding. Okay, so, yeah, there it is. So, I think first off, Jenks. I just called him Jenks. He's Jenks
Hi,
in contradiction. Sorry,
Hi.
Chief
Hi,
DuPont.
I'm Chief DuPont.
Okay, so I think we have 2 people to talk to as Chief DuPont. we don't. See, the thing is, if we do too much, we give ourselves away. So we visit Violet. We've got nothing to talk to Violet about. Hail a cab. Visit Zach.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
Yes.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
The scholarship?
That's right. We exchanged a few pleasantries. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was it?
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
I like how they say it for me when I'm
The paper.
not Sam.
Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens.
Oh god.
Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
It's like looking into a horny mirror. Boudoir?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the cake. Don't be facetious.
I'm deadly serious. Most of my clients are female, but I wouldn't like to assume.
Okay, so we've spoken to everyone, I think. Oscar? Did he find out anything?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Okay.
Go to any clubs or groups? Do you have access to her email?
No, she didn't email much.
Email?
She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
There we go. Okay, so that didn't help me. So, I think we'll change into... Zach probably doesn't need to visit anyone outside, just Violet. So, next episode, we'll do it now. Change into Zach, and then we'll go and talk to Violet, I think.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
I wonder if I am suspicious of and don't like Zach because he's a skeevy horn dog just like me.